The momentum in space weather and climate is really very active at the moment, because for a long time space weather and space climate was not recognized as being important by society, but right now we see that many instances start to realize how important it is. And that goes to all the parts of society, including military components, but also politicians, policymakers, and companies who start to realize that for them space weather is really important and poses a threat for their future. Europe is quite different from many other parts in the world as concerns any field of science, in fact, and all parts of scientific collaboration, and that's especially the case for space weather and space climate, because we have many different components of the whole picture that exists in different parts of the continent. Whereas in the United States, for example, there is one big organization that does basically everything. In Europe, you have small pieces everywhere, and you need something or somebody or some organization to bring it all together into a coherent picture. And that's precisely what we want to do with E-SWAN. We decided with a group of people who have been active in creating different bodies in Europe related to space weather and space climate, that what we really need is an organization that is organized bottom up. It gets all of the activities decided by the membership, but that's still able to represent all of the members by a dedicated group of people towards funding organization, towards stakeholder organizations, and towards anybody really that wants to know what is the state of space weather in Europe. So that's why I consider this is a really very important initiative, and I need to support it, and of course to support it needs to be active in it also, and to be taking part in the organization and also the representation of it towards other bodies. E-SWAN is a bottom-up organization. That means we need you. We need all of you to take part in it. We need all of you to be active in it. But what we especially need from all of you is the confidence. The confidence that we are doing this to help you, to help the community, and to make sure that we are a strong community that will defend our interests towards all entities that we will depend upon. And so basically, be there, be part of it. That's the message. We hope that E-SWAN will bring great benefits to the members and great benefits to the scientific community, space weather and space climate in Europe, by making sure that whatever funding decisions are made at a level that is typically far beyond us. We very rarely know why people decide certain things when they talk about funding, and we hope that we will be able to go to these bodies and defend our interests and tell them why we consider that it's important to fund space weather research, to defend and to fund space weather operations, but also to look at the bigger picture and to always steer the funding and steer all of the support to the critical components of space weather and space climate that we consider at that moment in time to be most in need of the support. Because typically policymakers, they don't know. They don't know what's important in the particular field of science, so we should be there to tell them. And that's going to be one of the major roles of E-SWAN, and that's why we hope that E-SWAN will be a benefit to everybody.